Hey, what's going on? Josh here from the DeFi Guys. Today, I want to talk about sort of my strategy in DeFi right now, what I'm really focused on, and it may be different than a lot of other people in DeFi that are getting into just a bunch of different projects, which is completely fine. But I really like to double down on projects that are, number one, very new, and they have a better chance of long-term sustainability. Well, how do we determine this? How do we determine if a project is sustainable? Well, one thing that you want to look at is the daily return, right? You start to get into like the 2%, 3%, 4% per day. When people are making big money very, very quickly, that's typically a red flag. And once again, that's just simply a ticking time bomb. So you have to play those types of games or those types of projects as such. And of course, this is not financial advice. This is me just simply on camera for you guys, documenting my journey, showing you guys what I'm thinking as I'm thinking it. So please do not construe what I'm saying as financial advice. I'm not telling you to get into any of these projects that I showcase on my channel, the projects that I'm showing you guys that I'm personally getting into. You guys can just stand on the sidelines, watch what I'm doing, take my tips, take my lessons, and apply them into your life, as you wish. Nonetheless, this new project known as MuQuant, you guys can see right now, this has been live for over a week, and it started at 10 cents. This is a perfect example of a project that is gradually growing. It has gradual growth over time. This also pays between 7 to 15% per month. Now, that's not in the form of a stable coin. That is in the form of this MUQT token. So we do understand that people that get into tokens early like this tend to benefit because once they do hit a certain level, we tend to see a massive retracement. We tend to see a massive curve downward. And that's when people are taking profits. Now, projects like this that are still very, very new, it's in the first 7 days of launch. The token price is still just barely above 10 cents. The initial price of launch was just 0.10. Now it's 0.10317. And again, the earlier that you get in, the more income daily that you're making, right? So the people that got in at 10 cents that decided to stake that are earning 7 to 15% per month, even if this token stays at right around 10 to 11 cents for the next month, the people that got in early, they are earning that MUQT token on a daily basis at a very, very low price. So what I would ideally like to see, I don't care if this grows at 5% per month, quite frankly, because then I'm earning MUQT token at a lower price. Now, I don't see that happening, obviously. This thing will eventually at some point as more marketing takes place, we'll see this go from 10 to 15 cents to 20 cents to 30 cents. Now, another reason why I'm bullish on this project is because I went to my sponsor and I said, does this thing have longevity? Do you believe it has longevity and why? He said, well, my sponsor that brought me on board, we've had a relationship for over 10 years. And he's never led me astray. He's never led me in the wrong direction. And I think that carries a lot of weight, that if he wants to create a long-term relationship with me as well, he wants to introduce me to projects that are going to allow me to profit, because if he does that, then he's just going to make more money as well in return. And so that's why I'm super bullish on this, is I trust the leaders. I trust the community members. I understand the mechanics of how these types of projects work. I love the fact that it's brand new. I love the fact that it's still right around 10 cents. I love the fact that I can earn between 7 and 15% per month in the native token. and I could stack as much MUQT as possible, which is what we want to be doing right now, which is what I'm personally doing. Because put it this way, if I deposit, right, for example, I decided to stake pretty dang big in this. Now, I'm not telling you to do this whatsoever, but this is how much I personally believe in the project moving forward. Is I staked just over $30,000, which that is going to pay me 15% per month, which is easily right around 11 to 1200 plus MUQT tokens. I could visually see in my head that 1200 MUQT tokens is going to be at some point, this is my prediction, okay, just my prediction, it's going to be $1, which tells me I'm earning $1,200 per day. I just have not realized it yet. At one point, we will get there. This is the patience of DeFi. This is also the risk. It could go to $1. It could not go to $1. Like anything can happen, but that is my prediction based off of the community, the developers, the leadership team, the marketing that they have in place. I see that as a likely, very likely possibility. So I'm just being super patient and I'm stacking those tokens, earning over 1,000 MUQT tokens per day. In my head, I'm practicing delayed gratification. I'm saying, cool, that's like an easy $1,000 per day, future value. Let's go ahead and hold on to it. Let's wait until we hit that milestone. And I love for you guys to see the struggles that I go through in DeFi. I love you guys to see the patience that's required. I love you guys to see the failures. I've had many failures. I've lost tens of thousands, even hundreds of thousands in this space. And I continue to keep going. I continue to make deposits into projects I believe in because I know the ones that hit will hit massively and they'll make up for all the losses that I've incurred. I realize that the more chances you take, right, the more darts you throw at a dartboard, the higher chance that you're going to hit a bullseye. And so I don't get too emotionally attached to any particular outcome, any particular project. I take my medicine, I learn from it, and I do better the next time. So everything I do is calculated. This 30,000 that I deposited is based off of past history, being in past projects, learning lessons, making a lot of money, losing a lot of money. And that's led me to right here. So MuQuant still super, super new. 7 days launched now to this point. The official launch was on the 1st of June, but there was a pre-launch right around like the 26th or 27th. And this is all generated, the income, right? What we do is we stake USDT right here. And again, there's going to be a link in the description that explains this in complete detail. I'm just giving you guys an overview. You stake USDT, that's then taken and it's traded through arbitrage trading. You can see all the live trades right here. They display them right here. Top trades, the info as far as how much they've made in profit. The project is made in profit through arbitrage trading right here. Okay, and then we get paid out in the MUQT token. And we can claim, we can jump over here to swap, and we can go ahead and swap our tokens for, we can swap MUQT for, USDT. Of course, we're not going to do that now because it's 10 cents. Of course, you want to take profits on the way up. We might take profits at 50 cents, $1, $3. This has a potential, it could hit $10, $100, right? This is a very, very long-term play. And that's how I'm seeing it as such. Don't get jaded by maybe you got into one of those high ROI dApps and you're jumping to conclusions thinking that this is the same thing. It's not. Completely different. Mechanics are different. Again, you can educate yourself by clicking the link in the description below. Nonetheless, hope you got value from this. This is what I'm doing moving forward in the world of DeFi. Is in a nutshell, I'm focusing deeply on new projects that I believe in and doubling down on those projects versus spreading myself very, very thin and going for many I like to pick the few that I believe in, maybe 3, maybe 4 that I really believe in, and go heavier on those. And if they exist, right? This is one of those that actually exists where I'm willing to put more funds in because I have that belief level that matches it. Okay. So thank you so much. If you like the idea of passive income, please subscribe to the channel, tick the bell icon. If you want to receive updates of me documenting my journey, wins, losses, and everything in between. This is Josh from the DeFi Guys signing off. Check out uQuant below for more information. Look forward to seeing you in the next video. Take care.